Alright, back with another one of Games video, after one Sable. I'm playing the PSP emulator game. Ghost in the Shell, standalone complex. I know very little of Ghost in the Shell, but I've always wanted to watch it. Aw, man. Alright. Let me turn up the volume a little bit.
According to the workers who escaped, after the terrorists infiltrated the National Archives through the loading gate on basement level 1 and destroyed the automatic security system, they took all of the employees in the facility hostage. They've gained control of the first floor lobby as well as the library floors 1 through 3.
Have there been any statements or demands from the criminals?
Not at the present time. However, they seem to be looking for the H-88 report.
The H-88 report? The one that conducted an investigation of General Michiba, the mastermind of the failed Far North Rebellion 20 years ago?
Yes, sir. Its designation as a state secret has been lifted, and it was transported here to the National Archives from the National Police Agency to prepare it for public release.
Major.
Go ahead and have command authority for the investigation transferred to Section 9. Everyone's been waiting for that document to be released, but for an armed terrorist group to attack, makes me awfully suspicious.
Maybe they're conspiracy theorists who want the truth about what happened 20 years ago.
They would risk their own lives for it? Not likely. If you consider the social impact that the H-88 report will have, as well as the timing of the attack, it looks like the Perp is running scared over the possibility of that document being released.
What's this H-8 report? Since we're going to be involved in the investigation, we'd like to input accurate information.
I never said anything about you working the investigation. Oh, never mind. 88 is short for National Police Agency Security Bureau Administrative Document, Classification Code Public Security Investigation H-88. It's the report on the attempted rebellion in the far north that includes the testimony of General Michiba.
An attempted rebellion in the far north? You mean the armed uprising by the officers of the Fifth Army who tried to turn the far north, which we'd just taken back, into an independent state?
That's right. The Public Security Bureau tried to bury the whole thing way back then. But certain leaks about the affair came out, and that brought the incident to the public's attention. Now that the politicians see which way public opinion is blowing, they requested a public review of it. But the rebellion that Michiba and the others planned involved a lot of military secrets. So because the report contained sensitive material, it was classified as a state secret, and that designation remained on it for 20 years.
And tomorrow marks the 20th anniversary, huh?
We should be arriving above the National Archives in just a few moments.
Chief.
All right. I'm going to begin the mission briefing now.
Alright.
An unknown terrorist group has attacked the National Archives and is barricaded inside with him.
Okay. Oh, let's start this.
All of the country's official documents are sleeping right beneath our feet, stored in electronic form. I can't wait to get this incident resolved because the sooner it's behind us, the sooner I'll be able to hook up to their database.
Tachikoma, don't run off on your own.
That's why I'm requesting appropriate orders.
In that case, we'll decide on a signal for when I want to give you an order. Is that all right with you?
Okay. I'm not gonna remember any of
Good.
this.
Don't worry about a thing. You can put your mind at ease because you're in good hands with me.
I'll hold you to that.
What are you doing? Hurry up and get in there.
Roger. Let's go, Tachikoma.
Oh!
Located the enemy.
I was not expecting it to be a first-person shooter.
I disengaged the lock on the gateway that leads underground.
You've done a good job so far, but the hard part is up ahead. So stick close, and whatever you do, don't fall behind.
I was not expecting this to be a first-person shooter. This is actually pretty good. It's pretty cool. Okay, that's reload. Hello. Okay. That. Go that way. Right. I just can't put that. Nope. upstairs. Good.
I finished bringing out every one of the hostages.
Did you learn anything?
Looks as though they were digging through papers all throughout the archives.
Throw the investigation into chaos.
I won't say that's not a possibility, but the all-important H-88 report was left lying there looking like they read through it in a hurry.
If the enemy isn't after the report, what are they after?
Either way, our only option right now is to dig through this guy's brain.
Chief, I finally got an ID on the terrorists. These guys are ex-military. They're still running around with their unit ID codes left in their cyberframes. However, I came across traces of evidence indicating that their memories have been overwritten just prior to the assault.
So, someone cast a spell over them, huh?
If they're merely puppets, that means someone has to be hiding behind the curtain pulling the strings. Now we need to hear those strings up. At any rate, get back here.
Roger.
Do you think it would be alright if I hooked up to the National Archives database now? Ah!
A bomb! Yes, save data. So I will most likely stream this.
You've created quite a mess. The media is looking at this from the historical conspiracy perspective, saying that this was an operation cooked up by the government or some military faction to conceal military secrets from 20 years ago. But the public is used to having information concealed from them, so while they may feign righteous indignation right now, they'll forget about it as their daily lives offer more pressing concerns.
That doesn't sound like something that the chief of the Public Security General Affairs section would say. You're responsible for the handling of more top-secret information than anyone else. Anyway, why are you here? Are you here in your other role as chief of the JSDA Watch?
According to our operatives, there are indications that the ringleader has had connections with Russia ever since his days in the military. We kept him under surveillance even after his discharge, but just the other day he killed 2 of my men while trying to escape. However, I don't believe that he was the one who killed him.
So what are you telling me? That some third party who was using him killed your lookouts in order to set him free?
But unfortunately, he died before we were able to confirm that.
I'm sorry.
Thanks to your people. Mr. Aramaki, I realize that your Section 9 is an independent agency that answers directly to the Prime Minister. It is an offensive anti-crime organization that has the power and capability to intervene in any crime. But yours isn't the only public security outfit. This isn't some war zone. When you stop at nothing to meet your objectives, it causes a serious backlash for all public security personnel, myself included. I ask that you bear that in mind. This is a warning from the Public Security's head of General Affairs.
Who's that?
You used to work at Police HQ and you don't know? That's the great Chiki Kanbei, Public Security Head of General Affairs. He's also in charge of the Self-Defense Army Surveillance Squad, aka JSDA Watch.
He's supposed to be keeping an eye on the military. What's he stuck his nose into this for?
He's a man who got to where he is in public security today by being utterly single-minded. He's had it in for Section 9 ever since we were founded. It's hardly surprising that he'd come here to butt in. But what has me more concerned is that as the spy sent in by the JSDA Watch 20 years ago, he was the man responsible for uncovering the attempted Far North Rebellion.
He caught Michiba?
Everyone who works in public security knows about it.
So, the great spy's been pursuing the terrorists who were after the H-88 memorandum, huh?
There are just too many points that link it to this incident.
Something tells me that this isn't over yet.
What are you on shut to do? I just started the game.
Major will be arriving at Better Tarbe in 5 minutes. Should we land as planned at the Atorofu Support Police's heliport?
No, land at the civilian airfield we're using as a makeshift command post in Tachikoma hangar. I want to check over everything inside.
Roger.
Chief.
At the moment, Beru Tarube is being plagued by widespread acts of terrorism, but security for the ceremony and the guests will be assigned jointly. Both the 5th Army's 27th Division, which has a garrison here, and the Atorofu Support Police will be in charge of this. Our mission is to prevent the assassination of former Cabinet Minister Hiruma.
Have there been any demands from the terrorists after that, other than the death threat?
No.
But it was a long time ago when Hiruma pushed for developing the far north, back when he was Land Development Minister. Why would anybody threaten to kill him now? It doesn't make sense.
Publicly, Hiruma's retired from the party, but he's a big wheel who still has enough pull to meddle in political policy. He's got lots of enemies. It's not surprising that some of them would try to wipe him out and make it look like it had something to do with the far north.
No, there's probably some significance to carrying out the assassination in Beru Tarube, especially at the handover commemoration ceremony. For one thing, the people of the far north never recognized the theft of the full authority over their own reconstruction as a handover. Even a snot-nosed kid knows that the ceremony is nothing but a performance meant to entertain the political bigwigs who are still suppressing their rights, and that includes Hiruma.
At any rate, your top priority is to root out any and all terrorists prior to Hiruma's arrival. You are here to do whatever it takes to...
Alright, I'll skip that. This is random games, I'm not doing a let's play.
So this is supposed to be our new home, huh? The hangar at Section 9 is way better. Oh, look at this, everybody! Check out all the weapons! Yay!
Okay. I'll play for a little bit longer.
All of the country's official documents are sleeping right beneath our feet, stored at...
Oh. Wait, I already did this mission. There we go.
When you consider the kind of demands that terrorists make these days, demanding an apology from a politician is really awfully sweet.
Maybe, but what they're doing is outrageous.
Does this mean they were on close terms with Hiruma?
And why do they feel the need to kidnap a retired old man at this point? It just doesn't fit.
I suppose all we can do is ask Hiruma himself how big a psychological impact this man's kidnapping has had on him.
Knowing that geezer, he'll probably just say, I never met the man.
If you do anything to draw attention, you might compromise the mayor's safety and place his life in jeopardy. Bear that in mind while you're conducting your mission.
Roger.
The controls are weird. Okay. Okay. Door unlocked.
From here on, act in complete secrecy until you've taken the former mayor into custody. There's a risk of the hostage being harmed. Proceed with extreme caution.
You know what? I'll end the video off here. But I will make a save state because I am gonna come back to this. So, this is actually my first experience of Ghost in the Shell. I've never watched the anime, but I'm gonna watch one of them. So, either dubbed or subbed, I don't know. Well, I prefer dubbed, but I'll watch the subbed version too, if I can find one. Anyway, I'll see you all.